Today, I'm building the most legendary NFL timeline you've ever seen. On top of all the elite talent currently in the NFL, I'm just adding so much more. And before we get to the return of literally hundreds of legends to the National Football League, we've got to see who wins Super Bowl 59. It's Bills, it's Eagles. A Super Bowl matchup that at the time I'm recording this actually could happen. Good job, Madden 25. Now, let's get to it. And look away, Philadelphia Eagle fans. Hopefully this isn't how your season ends in real life. It's Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills who do walk away as champs. It's the first Super Bowl in Buffalo Bills franchise history. Josh Allen gets Super Bowl MVP. Pat Mahomes won regular season MVP in our universe, but none of that matters because with the 2024 season officially wrapped up, we can get to the good stuff, which in this case means the 2025 NFL Draft, where we're taking a look at mock draft 4 of 5 Peyton Manning. Yes, you see it right there. Orlando Pace. It's all legends, baby. This video is about to go crazy. LT Dion, I don't even want to spoil anymore. This specific draft class is a combination of legends from 1978 through 1998. And in coming seasons, I'll also add 1999 through 2004 and 2005 through 2016. Basically, the last 40 years of draft classes all combined into one league. So many legends. All these draft classes were made by user RegPro200. The info was on the screen. Go ahead and download it for yourself if you'd like. And if I could ask for one thing in Madden 26, it would be a better way to watch the draft, not just your user picks. It is what it is, though. Here's our year 1 draft class. Peyton Manning, first overall to the Giants. Who needs Eli, am I right? After that, we've got Neil Smith, right end. Dion went up at number 3 to Tennessee. Orlando Pace, arguably the GOAT left tackle. Troy Aikman, the second QB off the board to the Raiders. We then had Lawrence Taylor to the Falcons, Russell Maryland to the Panthers, Bruce Smith. Look at these legendary pass rushers. We've got a couple more QBs. Elway McNair to the Saints. I could go through this entire draft. You see the names. They're just all legends. Keyshawn Johnson, the first wide receiver off the board. Tony Gonzalez. Dan Marino slipping to my Seattle Seahawks. I love to see it at number 21. I can't believe he went behind McNair, but anyways, Ronnie Lott in there. Look at the first round. Look at Bo Jackson, the first running back. Jerry Rice and Junior Seau. I also wish there was a way to sort by positions in the draft so I could look at like all the running backs. It's cool though. Barry Sanders, the second one off the board, running back that is after Bo Jackson. We've got Marvin Harrison. The legends, they just don't stop. This draft class, the first of many amazing ones we're gonna see. Oh, and I didn't even mention the overalls of these drafted players. They aren't 99 overall legends. We're gonna have to simulate a few seasons to watch them develop. Dion, Barry Sanders, Ronnie Lott, the 385 overalls. Peyton comes in at an 84. Randy Moss, 3rd round, and Ray Lewis. Dude, how did they slip? Okay, I don't want this video to take too long because I want to get through a bunch of seasons to see these legends develop. Obviously, none of them are up here, part of the 99 club. The NFL still looks relatively similar this season, but the race for Rookie of the Year is gonna go crazy. Let's see how it unfolds. Just one rookie running back would top 1,000 yards this season, and that was Marshall Faulk, who was fittingly drafted by the Indianapolis Colts. 3 rookie wideouts put up big numbers. Herman Moore, 15 touchdowns with the Jets. Joey Galloway in New Orleans, he eclipsed 1,000 yards. And Chris Carter playing for the Dallas Cowboys, he topped 1,500 yards to lead the entire league. Are you serious? A slew of rookie legend QBs were given the starting job. Kurt Warner actually ended up with the Rams and finished top 5 in passing yards. Jim Kelly for the Jaguars threw 36 TDs of his own. Drew Bledsoe stole old man Aaron Rodgers' job for the Jets and was pretty productive, 43 TDs, while Steve McNair guided the Saints to a pretty respectable season. In the end, it was no competition in the NFC for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Chris Carter just cleaned up. McNair, as I mentioned. Marino for the Seahawks had a good season. Peyton on the Giants. Wow, the Giants got Peyton and Barry. Hold on. I didn't mention either of their Peyton. Oh no, first overall Peyton. Only 18 touchdowns? I guess the Giants just didn't really throw the ball, but yeah, I didn't notice Barry Sanders. Oh my. Okay, so in this universe, Peyton Manning, I guess he's a scrambling QB. Sure, you know what? We're gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna nitpick. That's actually so funny. In the AFC, Herman Moore, I guess his 15 touchdowns give him Offensive Rookie of the Year, just ahead of Marshall Faulk. Drew Bledsoe, Eddie George also had a good season. Jim Kelly, I mentioned. Tim Brown, you see the names. Overall, though, I'm guessing either Brock Purdy or Patrick Mahomes won MVP. They both threw for over 50 touchdowns. So I guess the Chiefs 9 are still the class of the league in our universe. My boy Ken Walker actually led the league in rushing yards by a good little margin there. Saquon second. Chris Carter, the best rookie, definitely 1,500 yards ahead of Puka, ahead of Jamar Chase. Quickly looking at defensive numbers, Ken Norton Jr., he is a rookie legend. I'm not sure if there's any others up here in terms of tackles. I don't see any. Sacks, though, Bruce Smith leading the league just ahead of John Randall. Okay, they were probably your defensive rookies of the year. Grant Wistrom, another legend in there. Okay, I see Derek Brooks and Warren Sapp no longer teammates. Rookie interception leader Steve Atwater playing for the Panthers. Okay, that makes sense. Ray Lewis for the Raiders, 4 picks. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there it is. Bruce Smith for the Cardinals winning defensive rookie of the year in the NFC, and over in the AFC, indeed, John Randall. So it's all about the defense, the pass rushers. I noticed a lack of Deion Sanders on my screen right now, but we'll give it time. An eventful season to say the least, and sticking out on my screen right here, Chiefs Eagles get the byes. That's not surprising. The Carolina Panthers are a 2 seed though. I don't know what's going on there, but the Panthers do get first rounded. I knew there was something fishy there. The Cowboys advance to face the Eagles, Seahawks, Bucks. We've got Bills, Ravens, Jets, Chiefs. The AFC's on fire. I just realized I'm so focused on the rookies. Didn't even show the standings. The Eagles won 15 games. The Chiefs, I don't know what the Panthers were. I'll look at the Panthers roster in a second. Jim Kelly backpacking the Jaguars, looks like. No other teams really rebuilding quite yet. I think the Titans, they took Deion Sanders like 3rd overall, right? They're gonna have the #1 overall pick. I don't know. There might be a legendary quarterback or 2 or 3 to choose from, but no spoilers. The Panthers, who have been eliminated, won 12 games. Yeah, they didn't draft any but Darrell Green. Okay, that's a really good draft pick. Chuba's up there, Russell Maryland, and Steve Atwater, Larry Allen. Okay, never mind. They kind of went crazy in the draft, sure. Dude, teams that stack draft picks are going to be so good like next season, including the Jets, who upset Kansas City. They're going to take on the Ravens. We've got Bucks and Cowboys with Chris Carter. They're a 7 seed. How are they doing it? Already in year 1, we might have some chaos. If the Jets beat the Ravens, that would be shocking. I guess this is year 2. Anyways, John Randall is a 91 for the Jets. They've got Drew Bledsoe. Herman Moore is somewhere here too. He's only an 85 overall, but he's making an impact. The Cowboys, meanwhile, I mean, it's mostly their current team. Chris Carter, Warren Sapp, and Ronnie Lott. Yeah, that's 3 pretty good additions to the team. And those pretty good additions for the Dallas Cowboys have them back in the Super Bowl for the first time since, I don't know, sometime in the 1990s. Who can remember that far back? The Jets got blown out by Baltimore. The Ravens, by the way, they're just so good. They are just so good when you load into any franchise. I do not see a single rookie. Oh, Bo Jackson. Well, yeah, okay, Takeo Spikes. They drafted Bo. I mean, he's probably not even getting many touches with Derrick Henry there, but yeah, the Ravens are just amazing. But can they complete a great season in Super Bowl 60? The 9-8 Cowboys taking on the 12-5 Ravens. The Cowboys draw first blood. It's Chris Carter trying to complete the greatest rookie season ever. Lamar in from 2. The Ravens, though, they're no joke. A couple defensive stops and Dak to Chris Carter again. What an electric duo. Oh my, dude, I could not write this. Unbelievable. Out of halftime, the Cowboys forced a turnover. Chris Carter has a hat trick. This is what a performance. Oh, I gotta jump in to watch. What? Are the Cowboys about to choke? It's 3rd and 7. This could be the game. Oh, a perfectly timed draw play. Oh, that was beautiful. But flash forward, they did not complete the drive with a touchdown. We flip sides of the field because it's Madden. This is a big field goal though. Brandon Aubrey, you know he's got the leg. You know it's good. And pretty unbelievably, that was the final nail in the coffin for the Baltimore Ravens. They tried to make a late comeback, a late push, but thanks to super rookie Chris Carter, I'm sure Dak played pretty well. Mike McCarthy, the Cowboys finally find glory again in the NFL. Dak Prescott does win Super Bowl MVP. Low-key, Chris Carter was robbed. You see the yearly awards there too. Patrick Mahomes, a 2nd straight MVP. Bruce Smith was actually Defensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year. Good season, Bruce. But it's time to move on to the 2026 NFL Draft, which is featuring legends from 1999 through 2004. I'm not going to spoil this one, but just think about the legends that dominated through the 2000s and 2010s. I think you guys are smart enough. What? Oh no, Titan fans, look away. Robert Gallery, the name rings a bell. He's a 73 overall. That was not what I was expecting. Okay. Julius Peppers goes second overall to the Browns. That makes more sense. Charles Rogers, a 76. What are these teams doing? Andre Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, a couple Hall of Famers to the Patriots and Texans. Michael Vick, the first QB off the board to Denver. That's not even the QB I was thinking of. There's Carson Palmer, LaDainian Tomlinson to the Raiders. So many nostalgic names. That's the whole point of this video. I am vamping. Edgerrin James to the Jets, Torrey Holt to the Buccaneers, Chris Samuels to the Ravens, Champ Bailey to the Cowboys, rounding out the first round. Okay, hold on. I'm sorting by overall. Sean Taylor went top 10. I missed that. The Cowboys got Champ Bailey and Ed Reed. They went crazy. In the 5th round, that's Tom Brady. Okay, all right. I thought Tom Brady would go first overall. I mean, he's an 84 overall. The Packers have done it again. In the entire league, we've got a big, whoa, that's a huge 99 club. I don't think we're going to see any legends quite yet, but obviously, as we saw in year 1 with Chris Carter, they be making an impact on their teams. The best legend QB coming in is last year's first overall pick, Peyton Manning. Steve McNair's up there at an 88, so is Troy Aikman. The Raiders, I keep seeing them pop up. Dan Marino for the Seahawks. Bring us back to glory. Brady, he's going to be coming off the bench. Maybe he demands a trade. I don't know. From our year 2 draft of legends, Ben Roethlisberger for the aforementioned Titans was the class of the QBs, throwing for a shade over 4,000 yards. Carson Palmer started for the Cardinals. Nice, but appears to have struggled mightily. Thomas Jones was the best rookie running back, going for over 1,100 yards, while LT also went over 1,000, also 15 scrimmage TDs. I mean, he's doing his thing for the Raiders. David Boston for the Broncos was the best, the most standout rookie wide receiver. He had over 1,100 yards, but the best pass catching rookie, Antonio Gates. He was a hand in glove fit with Mahomes and the Chiefs, also going over 1,100 yards. Overall, a few less rookies making an impact in year 2, which makes sense. Ben edging out LaDainian Tomlinson for offensive rookie in the year of the year in the AFC. Antonio Gates, low-key robbed, I'm just saying. Meanwhile, in the NFC, Reggie Wayne. I didn't even mention his name. Wow, the NFC did not have big producers. There's Thomas Jones. I mean, Carson Palmer threw 1 million interceptions. That's interesting. Overall, NFL leaders, Joe Burrow might have gotten the MVP, although Mahomes is right there too. Troy Aikman for the Raiders, so far looking like our best legend returning to the NFL. Jim Kelly, another productive season. There's Peyton Manning up over 4,000 yards, and remember, he is a dual threat rushing QB in this universe. Steve McNair, I mentioned Ben over 4,000 yards. Okay. Wow. I just, okay. Lowest TDs. Steve Young looks like he's struggling in Cleveland. John Elway ended up in Pittsburgh. Not great. Kurt Warner with the Rams. Interesting. Marshall Faulk in his second season led the NFL in rushing yards. Najee Harris, 25 rushing TDs. I'm just going to choose to ignore that. There's Bo Jackson for the Ravens taking over Derrick Henry's role, I guess. Eddie George had a good season. Ricky Waters, former Seahawk legend, right? He's with the Browns. And running the ball in the end zone a lot. Yeah, that's my assessment right there. Eddie George again. Another big season for Chris Carter, just about leading the league in receiving yards for second straight season. Michael Irvin going crazy with Troy Aikman, but in Raiders uniform, Raiders colors. That's funny. That duo kind of making it happen. Okay. Sack leaders, no rookies up here. Kevin Carter, I'm not familiar. He's playing for my Seahawks though. Michael Strahan, I am familiar. Julius Peppers, the second overall pick. And there's Dion for the Titans. I made fun of the Titans a lot, and like rightfully so, but they do have some players there, including Dion. Maybe he was in DPOY conversations. Julius Peppers was indeed the AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. That was easy. While in the NFC for the second straight year, a Cardinal taking it home. This time Terrell Suggs after Bruce Smith. Okay, they're building something in Arizona. For now, it's the postseason. Are you kidding? Dude, okay, so the Chiefs and Eagles both get the 1 seed again. It's fine. Neither team made the Super Bowl last year around. Let's get it going. The Ravens will have a chance to get back to the Super Bowl after they beat the Chargers. Jacksonville with Jim Kelly moves on. The Eagles will play the Vikings, the Lions, and the Packers. Okay, who needs Tom Brady, I guess? I'm curious what the Vikings did with their quarterback position. This looks like their normal team. They stuck with JJ McCarthy, who's developing. They don't have very many rookies. Okay, no, they don't need the legends, I guess. They've got a few. The Jaguars, meanwhile, they are led by their rookies. Jonathan Ogden, I mean, he's second year now, but you know what I'm saying. Rod Woodson, lockdown corner. I think they've got Jim Kelly. Yeah, he's down there at an 87 overall. Man, this team is deep. They've used their draft picks well. Ricky Williams. Unfortunately, the Jags come up short, as it's going to be Baltimore, Buffalo. That's very fitting. Philadelphia, Green Bay. Okay, I'm fine with the outcome. Like, the best teams are winning. It's interesting we haven't seen a complete shift of power yet. I mean, I guess Dallas won the Super Bowl, but yeah, still a lot of the same contenders. It would be sick if the Packers traded Brady, but anyways, we'll see. The Eagles won 15 games again. Hopefully they don't choke in the playoffs once again. A bunch of 11-win teams there. And in the running for a QB this time around, there's a few good legends there. Miami, New Orleans, Dallas. After winning the Super Bowl, what?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yo, indeed, the Eagles not choking this time around. They're off to the Super Bowl, where they will face the Baltimore Ravens, who have a shot at redemption. A tiny bit anticlimactic, because I don't think either of these teams, well, Bo Jackson, all right, neither of these teams are like completely led by players they've drafted. That's what I'm waiting for, but Bo, a 96 is nice. Well, the Eagles are rocking with any legend. Man, the Eagles are so freaking good. They might win the Super Bowl, or they might be eliminated by the time you're watching this. Jerry Rice, that's not a bad legend. Javon Kerr says, well, yeah, that'll do. It's time for Super Bowl 61 in Atlanta. The Baltimore Ravens, after losing last season, I mean, they're the on-paper underdog. This is for the Eagles, right? With the quickness, Lamar finds Zay Flowers as the Ravens are on the board first. The Eagles, an equally efficient answer, Jalen to AJ. A long grinding drive for Philly as Saquon connects with Jalen for the touchdown. Not much going in the second half. The Ravens get a touchdown from Bo Jackson, but they're still down 2 scores. A 21-yard field goal by Jake Elliott for the Eagles, and I fear that is indeed the final nail in the coffin for the Baltimore Ravens. Another not clutch finish Super Bowl. I'm here for the content, man. Come on. And the Philadelphia Eagles walk away with their second Super Bowl championship in team history. The Ravens back-to-back losses on the big stage. Joe Burrow won NFL MVP. Reggie Wayne, Julius Peppers, the rookies of the year. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. It is time for the 2027 NFL Draft, which in our universe features legends from 2005 through 2016. Our final Legends NFL Draft, our final influx of superstars, to be quite frank. Let's see how it plays out. What? No, they did it again. For the second straight season, I mean, a tackle taken first overall, fine, but a 72 overall Eric Fisher. The Saints go with Ndamukong Suh second overall. I mean, a lot of these teams do have QBs already. Chris Long, Jake Long. No, my Seahawks taking a 74 overall with Megatron right there. The Cardinals 84 overall. That's crazy. Why is a 70 overall Luke Jokel being drafted top 10? Patrick Peterson, Reggie Bush, Aaron Donald slipped all the way to the third round. What? Both of them. Okay, the Commanders doing work. Okay. All right. Something is crazy in this draft. The Dolphins, they get Aaron Rodgers. They had the first overall pick, but they take him in the 4th round. Too much chaos. The Packers, ooh, yeah. I think they're hurting Tom Brady's development, because he probably should be higher than an 88 overall. He's going to be stapled to the bench. It is what it is. Sorry, Tom. We do have some legends creeping up towards the top tier of our league. Bruce Smith, former defensive player of the year, is a 95 overall for the Cardinals. I see Marshall Falk up there. The Colts should be pretty good. Dual threat Peyton Manning is a 94. See, that's how Tom Brady should be developing, but if he's not playing, it's not going to happen. Our year 3 NFL passing lead. Oh my gosh, Patrick Mahomes is back. He's going to win the MVP again. I'm not even doubting it. CJ Stroud. Steve McNair is low-key putting up, not even low-key, high-key putting up numbers in our universe. Steve Young maybe turning things around with the Browns. Troy Aikman there, 41-7. He had a great year. Running the rock, Ken Walker's just killing it. Marshall, only 5 rushing TDs. I mean, I guess Anthony Richardson is poaching a lot. There's LaDainian Tomlinson. Thurman Thomas is developing. All right, look at these legends coming along. Marcus Allen. Receiving leaders, Amon-Ra, Rashee Rice. Chris Carter, what a perfect fit with the Cowboys. Another monster season. Antonio Gates, he is like prime. Well, he's like prime Antonio Gates with the Chiefs. I don't know what else to say. He's a legend, man. Wait a minute. Andrew Luck won Offensive Rookie of the Year. I thought Jimmy Graham, by the way. Demaryius Thomas, RIP, Vernon Davis, some fun names there. Luck. Okay, hold that thought. Defensive Rookie of the Year, J.J. Watt. I didn't even mention him in the draft. He went to Cincinnati. In the NFC, Calvin Johnson. Oh my, we got to check out the Cardinals just ahead of Julio Jones, AP, Dez Bryant, Reggie Bush. What a Rookie of the Year race. While on the defensive side of the ball, Aaron Donald and the Commanders, they've got to make a run here soon. Richard Sherman, that's my guy. I don't have injuries on. Andrew Luck just ended up taking over the starting role from Anthony Richardson. I thought he was much better too. Okay, maybe some of these teams are smart. They're, I don't need to make trades and interfere. And I've already advanced through the wild card weekend. The Cleveland Browns take down Troy Aikman and the Raiders. That's tough to see. The Patriots are back in contention. Okay, my Seahawks lost. Packers, Lions, Bucks makes sense. I'm really rooting for all the teams that are rebuilding. So in the AFC, I'd love to see the Patriots get back to relevance. Dwight Freeney, Ryan Shazier. So they built up their offensive line, Orlando Pace, and their defense. Yeah, they've got weapons. Andre Johnson. I want to see Browns Patriots in the AFC Championship. Julius Peppers rushing the QB opposite Myles Garrett. They've got Steve Young on the other side. Yes, this is the team I've been waiting to see. Pat Pete in the secondary. Let's go. It was low-key my goal in this video to have a team rebuild with the legend draft picks. You guys get it. It's Cleveland. Yes, and they actually did it. Ricky Waters, 112 on 7.5 per carry, 3 touchdowns. What a performance. Unfortunately, the Patriots didn't have the same luck, so it'll be Texans, Browns, Eagles, Bucks, Philly going for a repeat. I guess Tampa Bay didn't need to trade for or draft a new QB. Ty Law, Patrick Willis, Torrey Holt, a good trio of legends. No, a devastating result in the championship games. Cleveland only musters 9 points. The Bucks lose by a field goal, and we've got Houston, Philly. At least it's a new AFC champ. CJ Stroud on this roster. I mean, he develops 99 overall. We'll see if he does that in real life. Oh, Houston's added Emmitt Smith. He loves playing in the state of Texas. Fair enough. Larry Fitzgerald. Those are perfect additions. Will Shields, Gerald McCoy. Yep, they've got legends. Will it be enough to take down the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 62 in Miami? Looks like a pretty even matchup on paper. There is no defense being played. Nico Collins, another touchdown for Houston. Jalen Hurts, another one for Philly, this time finding Devontae. Nico Collins has 4 touchdowns, maybe 5. I missed one. Oh, he hit 40 seconds left. Houston's not going to have time to do anything, but can they make a play? 3rd and 2. Hurts out of the shotgun, dropping back, rolling out. Why are you so far off, Devontae Smith? Into a bigger formation they go. They're going to let Saquon tote this rock, right? Don't pull a Seahawk. Oh, no, they're not. They're throwing the ball, and it's broken up. Almost picked off. They almost pulled a Seahawk. That hurts me so much to say. Now what do you do? 2nd and goal from the 1? I mean, they should push, tush push, but apparently that's not Madden. Oh, my word. The Eagles getting exposed. No tush push. What can Jalen Hurts do? A quick pass. They don't need it. He's got Dallas Goedert for 6. Oh, my word. Are you kidding me? They're going for 2? They're going for 2 and the win. Wow. Good job, Madden. And they complete the pass. Oh, my. Devontae Smith. I can't believe they just did that. Jalen Hurts in the clutch. I mean, I am happy they did that. I'm not going to lie. I wanted Houston to win this game, you know, for the content. I didn't want Philly to win back. CJ, what? What? Oh, my word. Madden is so crazy. They make the Eagles go for it on 2, which is so ballsy. It worked out. It was amazing. And on the very next play, CJ Stroud, to end the game, throws the ball out of bounds. That's classic Madden right there. A game-winning 2-point convert in the Super Bowl is so crazy. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, a 2nd straight championship and Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes wins another regular season MVP. Calvin Johnson, Aaron Donald, rookies of the year. At this point, we've reintroduced hundreds of legends into the NFL. The timeline, the script is going crazy, but we can't let the Eagles become a dynasty. We got to see if somebody can upset them. Let's get through some more seasons. Ahead of the 2028 NFL season, we almost have our first legend at a 99 overall, John Randall of the Jets. I'm looking for other names here. Peyton is up to a 97. Maybe the Giants can do something. Marshall Faulk is way up there. Bruce Smith and the disappointing Cardinals. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Because it's my video, I mentioned it earlier. I am going to jump in and make 2 trades that I think will make our timeline even more interesting. I am trading Jordan Love from the Packers to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for quite the haul, by the way, Ty Law, because now Tom Brady, who has still developed to a 90 overall as a backup, he gets to start for the Packers. All right, to me, that's more interesting. And the Bucs now have a legit starting QB in Jordan Love, with all due respect to Baker Mayfield. He's just not it anymore. And the second trade I'm making, the Denver Broncos are going to send Michael Vick to the Dallas Cowboys because Dak has fallen off a cliff. He's very old. And I want to see if Michael Vick can develop here. We can save his career maybe. I don't know if this trade will do anything, but the Cowboys won the Super Bowl like 2 seasons ago. Their roster looks great. And indeed, Mike Vick's going to get a chance to start. Now let's see what happens. Okay, what happened was the Cowboys, they went 5-12. So dang it. Michael Vick, you let me down. Oh my, I could not have scripted this better. The Packers with Tom Brady, the Bucs with Jordan Love are playing in the first round of the NFC playoffs. I told you this was the greatest NFL timeline ever. Everything's happening. Yeah, it's happening. I let Tom Brady cook, and he finished 3rd in the NFL in passing yards. He might have even won MVP. LaDainian Tomlinson now leading the NFL in rushing, ahead of AP with the Commanders, Marshall Faulk, Ricky Williams. Look at all these legends. Receiving yards, Khalil Shakir. Wow. Peter Warwick with the Colts, Puka Nacua, Jaden Reed. Okay. John Randall indeed coming through as probably the best legend in this video. I mean, we'll see how Tom and the Packers do in the playoffs, but John is likely up to a 99 overall, 27 sacks, sets a new record. And they've also got a matchup with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the second round. That might go up poorly. The Browns, Jets, Saints, Eagles, and it's Tom and the Packers getting the last laugh over Jordan Love. Maybe this is finally the Saints season. I know Steve McNair stepped right in and was very good. Joey Galloway, I mentioned his name in year 1. They look like they got a pretty good roster, but it's not good enough as the Eagles are still hanging around. It's going to be up to Tom Brady to take them down. My Cleveland Browns don't advance. It's going to be Jets, Chiefs. Oh no. Kansas City, Philadelphia would be so anticlimactic. I don't want to see, I need some new teams in here. That's the whole point. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, okay, Mahomes and the Chiefs are out. The Jets are in the Super Bowl. Imagine that. The Eagles again, Tom, I gave you the team, Tom Brady. I mean, the Eagles just remain so good. They don't even have a 99 overall, but they've got, wow, Jerry Rice is now their 3rd receiver at 94 overall. I mean, they're just developing everybody. It's such a good roster. The Jets, meanwhile, yeah, the Jets, not to be outdone. They have John Randall. I keep saying his name. Tony Gonzalez. Yes, Garrett Wilson. Drew Bledsoe's looking like a star. Herman Moore from year 1. Edgerrin James. Maybe they can do it. AJ Green. Super Bowl 63 from Tampa Bay. The Jets and Eagles, both 91 overall. Can someone take down Philly? I really, really hope the Jets don't play for the field goal though. Like, go all out like the Eagles did last year. You got to win this game in regulation. Bledsoe, a deep pass, and he connects. Garrett Wilson in for 6. Oh, that's massive, although they scored a little bit too quickly. A crazy breakdown in coverage by the Eagles. Like I mentioned, they're going to have time, but as long as they don't choke this extra point, they're going to need a full touchdown, and they aren't going to get it. Eagle fans, I'm sorry, but not really. You just won back-to-back Super Bowls. Jets fans, this is for you, man. Wow, I kind of doubted your team there, but they came through. Yeah, give them that Gatorade back. My personal goal is complete, finding a team to upset the Eagles dynasty. It is the New York Jets. Drew Bledsoe wins Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, he's just like, he's out of control. John Randall, Defensive Player of the Year, by the way. After a Super Bowl win, Defensive Player of the Year nod. John Randall now the best player in the NFL. We've got legends up here. 99 overall, Warren Sapp joining the crew. Antonio Gates is awesome. Marshall Faulk, LaDainian Tomlinson, dual threat Peyton Manning, maybe the Giants. Maybe we'll see him make the playoffs once here. Joe Burrow, Michael Penix Jr. with the Lions. Oh yeah, the NFL is going crazy right now. I don't see Tom Brady. I mean, now I do. He's down there. Pretty good season, but not good enough for the Packers to make the playoffs from Tom. In fact, into the Super Bowl, we see the Ravens making their return after a couple years off, and the Atlanta Falcons? I mean, how did this happen? Oh, okay. Bijan, Warren Sapp, both 99 over. They have Warren Sapp and Lawrence Taylor. Donovan McNabb developing from out of nowhere. Oh, this is a really good team. Julio Jones. Let's go, Atlanta. They do it. No. Oh, no. I thought Atlanta won. No, it's the Baltimore Ravens. Nate Wiggins, Super Bowl MVP. Sure. Okay, why not? The Ravens lost a couple Super Bowls earlier in the video, so fair enough. The 2030 season will be our last. LT, Julius Peppers. I mean, look look at all these legends now mixed with the current day stars. This is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted to see in this video. It is the ultimate NFL timeline. CJ Stroud, the only 99 overall QB, but you see Peyton up there. Steve McNair's been great this video. Josh Allen is on the Dolphins. Tom Brady in 96. Dude, Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes have won every single MVP in this simulation, and I mean, he's gonna win it again, just running away with it. That's a little anticlimactic, but maybe. Oh, the Giants! Peyton Manning has finally done it. Okay, the Ravens are a 1 seed. That's scary, but I think we're gonna get a fresh Super Bowl winner. Okay, then again, maybe not. Baltimore, don't do this to me. I need New Orleans to win this. I need a new team as we finish this video. Peyton and the Giants just couldn't get across the finish line, but maybe the Saints with 99 McNair and Ndamukong Suh, Clinton Portis, I mean, a lot of Brian Urlacher, so many legends. Maybe they can be the team to stop Baltimore. Then again, maybe not. Anticlimactic as ever. The Ravens, a dominant Super Bowl win. Roquan Smith, dude, Lamar Jackson just getting absolutely carried, but back-to-back Super Bowl wins for the Ravens. On the bright side, that also means Bo Jackson is now a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. This video was a lot of fun. I had said the legends, they went crazy. Let me know what you thought of it. If you enjoyed, drop a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you're new.